is Bobby Gaines, otherwise known as Chaos Blur, and today is episode 2 of Games of Christmas Past. We're going ahead to 1996, and yeah, what game did I receive in 1996 that was of any significance? Well, shocker, it's another Sonic game, Sonic 3D Blast. So this game I kind of have mixed feelings about. This isn't like a game I love, but at the same time, I can't deny the nostalgia I feel when I play it. The music in particular is really good. The gameplay is different, to say the least. Those of you who have followed Sonic's games might know what I'm talking about. So I'm going to go ahead and pop in some Sonic 3D Blast, and we'll see what I'm talking about. So obviously, as the game would insinuate, it is in 3D. It's not your traditional 3D though. It's kind of like top-down isometric style, which I guess for back then is all they could really handle. So this game was released on Genesis, which, as you guys know, is not a 3D console. Looks like I've actually played this one recently. I'm not surprised as anybody. So Sonic 3D Blast, like I said, I don't love it. I don't hate it. It's always been just kind of there. Oops, I think I screwed that up. Here's what I want to do, which is reset. There we go. Just see how the game audio sounds here for a second. Game had actually a pretty good presentation. They really made the most out of the hardware. Like I said before, the music is phenomenal. Some of my favorite music in the Sonic series. So yeah, from Sonic 2 to Sonic 3D Blast. Now, obviously, this game isn't going to win any awards, but like I said, I like to visit it once in a while. I've obviously never streamed it before because this is my first year streaming. We're going to go ahead and jump in here. Some of you might know about the level select cheat. If not, I'll talk about that in a second. Let's get down to our story. Flickies are mysterious birds. They live in another dimension and can travel anywhere through large rings. Robotnik learns about the Flickies. I will change the Flickies into robots and have them search for the Chaos Emeralds for me. Using the infinite power of the emeralds, I can conquer the world! That's how I imagine Robotnik sounded. I don't know. Sonic visits Flickies Island to see his friends, but the only thing he finds are robots. Sorry, I was so in shock there, I couldn't even describe it. Robotnik made my friends like this. I must save them. Robotnik must be stopped. Sonic starts to defeat the enemies in order to rescue the Flickies who are trapped inside. So, now here we go. Go, Sonic. You can warp through the big rings with the help of the Flickies. Chase after Robotnik and defeat his plans. Is that really right? Do you defeat plans, or are you defeating him? You kind of just stop plans. Alright, well, anyway, here we are. Like I said, really gorgeous graphics for a Sega Genesis title. And yes, it is technically 3D. You can move in all, 6 directions using the D-pad. It's a little clunky. This was, of course, this game's been re-released a number of times on consoles that have an analog stick, so it's a little more playable, but of course I'm going for that old school feel, so I am playing this on an authentic Sega Genesis controller. As you'd imagine, landing jumps can be a little tricky. I'm going to go ahead here. I know nobody's asking for it. Oh no, he's not even here. I was going to say, you can enter the special stages by finding Tails and Knuckles who appear in the levels. This was an unusual game because this wasn't developed by Sonic Team directly, although I'd imagine they had some say in it. It was developed by Traveler's Tale, who did a lot of licensed games like Toy Story and stuff like that, who really historically have been able to get the most out of consoles' performance overall. So I'm going to go ahead here and jump in this little cannon. And we're going to go ahead, and now we see Knuckles standing here. As long as you have 50 rings, you can enter the bonus stage, the downside being they take all your rings. So when I come back, I'm going to have no rings. So what's the point of doing this, you may ask? And this actually is true 3D. The point is, if I clear the bonus stage, I get one of the Chaos Emeralds. I can't remember if there are 6 or 7 in this game. There is no Supersonic in this game. Some of you may know what I'm talking about by that. But you do unlock an extra final stage, which I don't know if I'm going to get to that, because much like all my streams, I'm only going to play as long as I have viewers, and that's always hit or miss. So I'm just kind of doing this to show off the bonus stages, and, if anybody shows up to the stream and wants me to play more of these bonus stages, I will. I've beaten this game a number of times with the Chaos Emeralds and without the Chaos Emeralds. The only difference is if you get all the Chaos Emeralds, you play an extra level, and you get the better ending. So, again, I don't think that's going to be an issue, because as far as Sonic games go, this one actually takes quite a while if you're going for a complete run, which I'm not going to do. This is more just to show off the game, some of the things I like about it, a few of the things I don't. So, like I said, this is Games of Christmas Past, and this was a significant one, for better or worse. I can remember getting this game. I technically got this game on Christmas Eve from my Aunt Sarah, who used to visit a lot. I might have mentioned in the Sonic 2 stream just how significant my aunt is to my Sonic history, because she was the one who introduced me to Sonic the Hedgehog in 1993. So, this was another game I wanted. This gold shield here will actually give Sonic sort of a homing attack before Sonic Adventure was a thing. It's helpful there. Some of the jumps are awkward in this game because you can't really time distance. In those cases, the gold shield is very helpful. The game, I mean, unless you've really paid attention to that opening cutscene, which as a kid I didn't because I just wanted to play the game is not super clear on what you're trying to do. So I would just be walking around these levels like an idiot for a while before I realized what you're trying to do is collect 5 of the birds. So Robotnik, as he usually does, turn the birds into robots. The only way to free the birds, or the Flickies as they're called, is to defeat the robots. So basically it's like a scavenger hunt. You have to find 5 robots, defeat the Flickies, and then bring them to this ring. Now once you do that, it opens the next part of the level. So in that way, it's a lot different than a Sonic game where, fighting the enemies are kind of optional. I just ran right into that guy. So I haven't played this game in a while, so this game can be a little annoying sometimes, just with enemy placement, things like that turret just firing around, and that's why I mentioned this isn't developed by Sonic Team. It's developed by Traveler's Tale, which isn't a bad thing, but some of the things they did in this game were a little weird, like you wouldn't see them in a Sonic Team developed title. I don't know, maybe some of you guys know what I'm talking about, maybe not. I also don't know who the hell I'm talking to, there's no one watching this. Those are always like my least favorite, the ones with the spike balls around them, just because it's really hard to judge distance in this. Now, clearly the end of the level is over here where that X is. Once you put all 5 Flickies in the ring, you clear the level. But obviously I haven't found them all, so I'm going to have to go somewhere else. This is where the game gets a little, I don't want to say annoying, but it's like that. I don't know. It's like you try to jump on the stuff. The shadows are supposed to help you, like when you jump you can see your shadow underneath and stuff. Kind of a cool effect walking under the waterfall. This part was always kind of annoying. Oh, look at that. And yeah, if you get hit and you're carrying the birds go flying everywhere, which on this stage isn't that big a deal. But later stages like Volcanic Valley, those birds could be in freaking California. You'll never find them. It's really annoying, especially in lava levels. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead. You can actually bank the birds you've collected already, so I'm going to do that and try to find the other 2. Brilliant music, though, like I said. Again, not your traditional Sonic music, which, again, is kind of a Traveler's Tale style, but I like it a lot. See, that's what I mean. Now my bird is off in outer space. Sometimes, even if, like, you're walking by one of those guns and the gun shoots the bird, but not you, the bird will still go flying off somewhere, so you gotta chase it down. I mean, it's a nice little attention to detail, but nah. I really don't. Like I said, I'm not playing this game to tell you how great it is. You guys can see what's here. And if you have any questions or comments, feel free to relay them to me. But I'm guessing by the viewer numbers, we're not going to get too many questions in this stream. Alright, so that's the first act of the game. Green Grove Act 1. Interesting fact that I just didn't pay attention to or didn't care about as a kid. The names of every level are alliterations. Green Grove, and you'll see some of the other names, they all have that alliteration to them. Just like with the last stream, I'll probably do the first 4 levels or so, although in this game that could still take a while. I'll be fielding questions during that time, otherwise I am going to probably just cut the stream like I did last time. I've always wanted to do something like this, kind of a little tour through history, and seeing how significant this Christmas in particular is going to be for that, I thought this would be as good a time as any. So whether or not anybody watches this, which I'm not really hoping, not really thinking it's going to happen, but, I'm going to do it regardless. So we're still short a bird. There he is. There I am hitting that. Luckily the shield stopped me from losing my Flickies and my rings. I'm not as good at this game as I am with other Sonic games just because of kind of the weird physics and stuff. Platforming is kind of scarce, and when they do try it, it's a little awkward, as you'll see if I get far enough in the game. one part in particular in the next level that really annoys me. Those things freaking piss me off. Okay, there's Knuckles, but I don't have enough rings. Probably also not going to go through the exercise of getting the Chaos Emeralds if nobody's watching this. Just trust me, I can do it. I just don't feel like it. This game also came out on Sega Saturn, but for some reason, like, I don't know, people seem to prefer the Genesis version. I've only played the Genesis version, even though I have a Saturn. I think the Saturn version is slightly better graphics and a different bonus stage. Other than that, I think it's pretty much the same game. So that's a Caterkiller, little reference. So, I mean, Traveler's Tale did do their research. I mean, a lot of these elements are from Sonic games. The nice little spiky palm trees is kind of a reference. I hate these, like, awkward slopes, and then by the time you get up here, you're trying to jump on something that's going in a thingy. A blue dog. I mean, he does kind of look like a dog, doesn't he, with these graphics? Oh, Jesus. What's up, X? Welcome to the stream of me playing games from 1996. You know, 96 was that period where games weren't really fully 3D yet, but they also weren't 2D anymore. So, better or worse, this is what they looked like. It wasn't exactly a great time for gaming, but it wasn't a terrible time. I don't know what's going on. There's so much going on right now. Oh, no, Tails. Tails is gonna mug me. You stand too close to him, he takes all your rings. Not into that, Tails. Oh my god. See, this is where I start to get bored with the game, when I gotta find 2 more birds, and I'm like just walking around the same scenery again and again, and the turret hits me in the face. Alright, there's another one. Right, somebody's watching me play now. Now I actually have to try. Physics are pretty good as far as like rolling up and down the hills. You can do that pretty easily. Oh god, I knew that was gonna happen. I knew it. Great. Come back, guys. You're not paying me to only take 2 of you. I need them all. Quake 2. Duke Nukem. Well, I never said they were all bad games. But then again, how did those games hold up? I mean, I haven't played any of those games in a while, but I'm guessing they all look like ass now. Not that this game looks great. I mean, I know what Civilization 2 is. I've never played it. I'm guessing it's one of those, like, real-time strategy type of deals. Really don't get the point of these hills. When do you ever see a hill in real life that goes up like that? I understand this isn't real life, but still. Diablo is good. The original Tomb Raider I don't think has aged that great, to be honest. I liked the original Tomb Raider on PS1, but I don't know. I haven't played it in years. This game, I'm just kind of used to the inconsistencies of this game and the physics and the weird shaped hills and the bee I just killed. Alright, here we go. Now we go to the boss level, which might be the only good part of this game, along with the music. It was a good year. Well, 96... See, for a Sega fan, it wasn't a great year, because Sega was kind of in between the Genesis and the Saturn. And if you're not familiar with the Sega Saturn, there's a reason why. It only had, like, 4 good games. That's why they made the Dreamcast, but not until 1999. Oh, damn it, I missed my shot. Look at that almost 3D spike ball. Well, Sega. Oh, stop it, you. Leave Sega out of this. You're going to notice a pattern in a lot of my videos is that I'm going to be playing a lot of Sega games, although not all Sega games. As I got older, I reluctantly had to turn to Nintendo. Yeah, it's disgusting even to say it. I had to turn to Nintendo for my gaming needs. This was actually in 96, strangely enough. Even though the Genesis was like 8 years old, Sega was still supporting it, and it was selling more than the Saturn. So the Genesis was like the better console. Well, I got 2 viewers now. Y'all gonna razz me on my love for Sega? So each level has 3 acts, the 3rd one being a boss. This level looks nice, but it's actually kind of a pain in the ass. Good music though. As you can tell, a lot more obstacles than the other ones. Like I mentioned, freaking birds are so fragile that if anything touches them, they freaking fact that they're called Flickies is actually a reference to a very old Sega game called Flicky. I don't even know how you played that game, but Flicky was not invented for this game. It was actually from another Sega game. In general, Robotnik seems to have a thing for birds. A lot of the old games would have you killing the robots and birds would come out of them. What's weird is they were never bird robots. You would turn the birds into alligator robot. Like, why? Why not a bird robot? Oh, that was stupid. Okay, cool. Thought I could break that wall. Ah, that's right. I already have all the birds I need, so I don't know what I'm doing. Damn it. There's a fire shield in this game, and I don't know if it's in this level. If I have the fire shield, I am impervious, well, to fire. I don't know if that applies to my bird friends. Great music, not so great level. That was kind of a cool effect for the day. Alright, so this is where the game gets irritating. These little fan blade things, you gotta spin, not get hit by anything, and it's the only way that you can destroy these little things to continue the level. You have like zero control over your character as you hit the walls. Oh geez, okay, nope. Alligator's freaking moonwalking. Bumper on the middle of the ground because reasons. This game falls into a category. It's like a solid 7 out of 10 for me. Like, I don't love it. I don't hate it. But there's my fire shield. I wouldn't say it's a blast. I would say it's a decent time. Maybe. I don't know. Oh, jeez. Okay. Stop myself. Alright, I'm not impervious to spikes. I don't think there is a shield that does that. Let me guess. Yep, I can't get through those. There was a reason I don't like this level. Oh, there goes the shield. Yep, gotta hit this. Hold on, before I do that. So if I get hit by anything on the way over there, which, by the way, how the heck do I get out of this? God damn it! I hate that. If I get hit by anything, I lose everything. Yeah, that was a coherent sentence. If I get hit by anything, I lose everything. So, other thing I think is if you slow down too much, you also lose your momentum, and then you don't keep the power up. God damn it. Oh, I knew that was there! Oh, I knew that was there. And I can't even thank the birds because of the portals on the other side of those things. This is annoying. The funny thing is, after this level, it's not so bad. But this and Act 2 have two of the most annoying parts of the game. I just lost the birds. That's okay. That's okay. If I can break the wall, I can come back for them. Are you freaking kidding me right now? Thank you, and I kept the birds somehow. Oh, that was irritating. I think as a kid I would, like, just quit the game at some point because of that. Alright, there's still a bird hanging out. I lost him on the way. It's like you show up to somebody's door with a pizza. They're like, I ordered pepperonis. Yeah, well, a spiked ball got him. There it is. Like, look how far back that bird is. And it's like, in bigger levels, you're, like, searching for that thing. There's no GPS in this game. Like, how was I going to find that thing? I digress. I love this game. No, I'm just kidding. This game's just okay. Hopefully my audio isn't too loud, so I'm not blowing out anybody's ears for this. I always struggle, especially on these older games, trying to balance the music with the with my talking so that they're fairly even. Oh, come on. See, this part, stuff like this would be easier with an analog stick. I'm playing this with a D-pad because I'm playing Genesis. Which actually, oh my god. At least they make them easy to find in this level. Alright, what do we got? I got 4 birds, there's the other one, blends in with the grass. Sometimes I like to just stop and see if I make sure I got them all. I know there's going to be another one of those fan blades. No, the ending's right there. Okay, thank you, Lord. Alright, that wasn't too painful. Alright, well, thanks for sticking with us, Bex, if you're still there. And let's see what Act 2 has. See, I keep thinking those little bricks are breakable. I know some of them are. I didn't realize till later that I could just roll to break the enemies. I don't have to jump on them. I cannot describe like how hard this is to control. Like I'm making it look kind of easy. Like this D-pad is fighting me every step of the way. Still here for a bit. Oh, well, I appreciate it. I know Sonic isn't your thing, and frankly, this is not the game to get you going on it. Oh my freaking god! Okay, the other thing is you can't jump when you're in that form, so there's really no point in putting that there. Invincibility, I'll take it. Figures now there's like nothing to be invincible from. I was just down there, I think. These levels can be a little annoying. You can't tell. Well, that was a good waste of invincibility. One of the rare times you go backwards in a Sonic level. This game's actually, I mean, other than a couple annoying parts, it's a little better than I remember. It may be because I'm not a kid and I'm a little more patient with it, but damn, those stupid spinny things. Alright, this is the part of the level I hate. This is one of the lone platforming parts, and there is no rhyme or reason to this. Oh, do it! Yeah, cool. Alright, that was actually very easy, but as a kid I'd get stuck there all the time because those little trampolines would just randomly come out. This time I was lucky and they all came out. Oh, I hate this. Alright. There we go. Another weird platforming part. Oh, fuck me. Oh, I gotta go all the way back now. That is a tough jump to land. And now I get to do the trampoline part again. Maybe I overthought that as a kid. That actually was fairly easy. Alright. Hold on. I don't even need the bumper. What the freaking hell? Fire blasters, just gotta kind of hope for the best here. Well, that didn't work. Of course, make me go back for the frickin' bird. Oh, look at that authentic Roman column they kind of rendered in there. 3. I got 3 out of 5. Where are the rest of these suckers? Look at this. This is like a freaking maze. Do I go this way? Oh, those drop. I know those drop. Okay, what's this way? Bumblebee. I know eventually I gotta go that way, but I want to make sure I don't miss the birds. I gotta say, even though I like Sonic 2 better, I'm having a little more fun streaming this just because it's not something I've played a million times. Oh, well, that sucks. I think if those fall on you, you do die. I just lost the birds. I went around where I had to go. I'll have to go back for them. I don't have the time right now. Oh, that's not even the end of the level. Alright, so there's 3 birds that I stranded down there. Lovely. I'm not good at taking care of birds. Or not getting hit by fire. That's 2 of them. 3 of them. But I'm not going to make it through there without getting hit. I guess I will. This game really takes a toll on your thumb. I'm sitting here cranking this, like, D-pad in the little corners and shapes. It's just not working. Try doing this for the whole game. There's only 7 levels in this game, but they are slow as hell. Next one's pretty good, though. Next couple levels are pretty good, and that's probably where I'll wrap things up. Unless I suddenly get a big demand for Sonic 3D Blast, which I highly doubt. Next time in the series of games I played years ago that who the hell cares about, I'll be doing Vector Man for Sega Genesis from 1997, which, if I can be quite honest, is a much better game. Also kind of a semi-3D game, but not really. Oh, this part's gonna suck. Oh, sweet, it didn't suck. Oh, yeah, that's right. More of these. Oh, crap. Okay. At one point, I was telling my story of this game. I received this on Christmas Eve of '96, and I remember my Aunt Sarah was over, and her and my mom were, after dinner, were talking and stuff, and of course, '96, I would have been like 8 years old or so I didn't really care what they were talking about, and apparently couldn't platform to save my life. But, what was I doing? I pretty much holed up in my room and just played this game for like, I don't know, 2-3 hours maybe. It was like by the time they were done talking, I had almost beaten the game after cursing the fact that there's levels in it. There's always that one level in Sonic games that I cannot get past. Oh my god. Can I just, like, spring to the third platform? I know the way out is up there. I think that's a trap. If I go that way, it just sends me back. I think. Ah! I was trying to do a quick double jump. So sorry, Bex. Thought I would get us to level 3 at least. Or even close to it. Oh my god. Physics are just terrible. Got it. When I'm not raging, I actually do decently. So yeah, any comments, questions, or concerns, please direct them to chaosblur@chaosblur.com. Right now, it's time to fight Dr. Robotnik yet again. Like the way his window breaks, like there's like a nice little glass breaking effect as you fight him. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. That is totally on me. Oh, come on. One thing I always hated about this boss. Yep, if you miss the jump, you freaking hit the other arm. Oh my god. Now, this is definitely not your average Sonic game. As I was mentioning earlier, this actually was not made by Sonic Team, but rather Traveler's Tale. It was kind of a... Oh my god. Not what I want to say, like like... It wasn't like Sega sold Sonic to them, but it was like... Sega was not like the main publisher of this game. Why can't I jump over there? Yeah, this was a departure, but the music I really like, and I like some of the art in this game. I can't take this. Thank you. If you want a really bad Sonic game, play Sonic Labyrinth. It's pretty much this, but on a handheld console. The graphics are ass, and you're just like on a flat platform the whole time. That's Sonic Labyrinth. At least this game has some color and imagination. this music is very Sonic-like. But yes, this does not look like a Sonic game. I will absolutely agree with that. Somebody who's played them all. They even make Robotnik look like kind of an Einstein-looking guy rather than his usual self. Not that Einstein wasn't a bit of a demented genius. God rest his soul. I think the only reason I stuck with the game to this point is because of the music. The boss of this level sucks too, especially with the tracking. Hey, got 2 viewers again. Those you can't stand on, or they turn to spikes. Pretty obvious, though. Again, you got these weird slopes you have to try to stand on. This game might have tried a little too hard to be 3D. Just some of these weird jumps. That guy you can't jump on because of the shell. He moves in a really weird pattern. And again, I think I have to backtrack to find all the birds. Yeah, this is definitely not like a Sonic game, because most Sonic games you just go straight forward. A lot of exploration involved in this. And admittingly, after so many years, these graphics are hurting my eyes. They used to be like, oh, I love these graphics. Oh my god, okay. Can't go that way. Oh, shit. I don't think I've gotten a single extra life in this game. I still have 3 lives. So I can't hold on any damn rings. That was actually a pretty good job. Oh, there's an extra life. That's the Sonic and Knuckles music. Alright, come on now. Oh, no. Ah, shit. That was a waste of time. What am I missing here? I'm missing 2 enemies somehow. The little things that shoot spikes can't be killed, so they don't count as enemies. I don't think I went this way. Yeah, I went this way because the item box is broken. Isn't this fun? I feel like I'm on a disco floor the entire time. Oh, I see something up there. Spider guy. Of course, the bird is going to go chill in the spikes. Thanks. No, don't help me. I'm fine. Freaking birds are like suicidal. They go after the lasers and the freaking spikes. Trying to help you guys. Or girls, I don't even know. Yeah, not bad graphics for a Genesis title. No, I've said that because that's pretty much one of the few redeeming qualities here. Give me the invincibility where it doesn't matter. Like, I didn't need invincibility for any of that. There's Knuckles again. I'm not going to bother with him. Down to 1 viewers. And then there was ones. Oh, jeez. Ah! That was a bad idea. Not hold on to rings today. Oh no, don't hit that. Okay. See, like, I don't think there's a single bird robot in this entire game. So why does he need birds? Why can't he just turn spiders into spider robots? It would be so much easier. You already have the spider DNA. It would just easily translate over. I already went this way. I swear I like this game. For whatever reason, I do revisit this game. I have no idea why. It's like I expect it to be better. I try to play this at least a couple times a year. I'll probably play it on the new Genesis Mini, because I think it's on there. Maybe it'll be better that time. Oh, geez, that was almost bad. I don't think I've ever gotten a game over in this game, because you get so many continues. Oh, come on. Why would you put that there? There we go. Sweet. Alright, Spring Stadium, Act 1. Completed. Actually, this isn't the only game to have alliterations as every stage name. Sonic CD did it too. Metallic Madness, Palm Tree Panic, Collision Chaos, Sports Quadrant, Tidal Tempest. Same idea. It's a shame too, because this music is so much fun. Can't I just like play a better game with it? That'd be great. And trust me, this is by no means the worst Sonic game. Not even by a long shot. Like this does, for all intents and purposes, work. Other than the jump on that last boss was a little weird. Could also be my controller. Could also be that I'm playing a 3D game with a D-pad. Which I never had a problem with until I started playing with analog sticks. Oh, Jesus. You know, for the level that's supposed to be so much fun, there sure are a lot of spikes on it. It's supposed to be like the carnival level that you see in every Sonic game. Oh, Jesus. Stay off the spikes, you stupid birds. Yeah, I feel like a lot of this game is just spent mindlessly hopping in awkward angles. Either to stay off the lava, stay off the spikes, stay off whatever floor they put on you. Oh, great. The crab took all my birds. Oh, no, don't go anywhere, guys. No, I'm not trying to save your lives or anything. Oh, son of a bitch. This is fun. Alright, I got 2 birds. This is 3. That's 1. Really? What is the A on these birds? I'm still missing one. Maybe I'm not missing one. No, I'm missing one. The floor is evil. Because even if I don't get hit by the spikes, if the birds do, they still run. Fly. Yeah, I have no idea where that bird is. Alright, so you know what? It's screwed. I don't know. I can't. I gotta find it. I gotta go back. I can't beat the level if I don't have all the stupid birds. Yeah, the floor gives you like a split second to jump before it turns into spikes. See? Oh, Jesus. Alright, I got 4 there it is. Where the hell was it? It was just like fluttering around the beginning of the level? My God, that was just luck that I made it through that. That was complete luck. It's almost like they threw in those loop-de-loops just to go, look, we know Sonic. Oh, no, not these dicks. Tails and Knuckles. Nope, don't think so. By all accounts, I should not have been able to beat that enemy. It had spikes on its back. Maybe I've become impervious to spikes. Jesus. All I have to do is never touch the ground. Stupid floor. Ooh, balloons. Oh, jeez. You're gonna pop my balloons. Oh, if you think the floor is evil now, wait till we get to the boss. That's gonna be the real fun one. Oh my God. Again, they give me invincibility for a part that I don't need it. Why do I need invincibility? There's nothing but bumpers here. Alright, well there's some spikes. The game isn't, like, especially hard. It's just annoying. What just happened? Why? Why? You guys want to go on vacation? What are you doing? Everything makes the birds run. The little red ones like to hop around so you can't catch them. You guys realize I'm trying to save you, right? Like, this is not... You had no problem letting Robotnik get you. Where did I lose a bird? Do I have to put up missing posters? Oh, there he is. At least the birds aren't like chameleons. They don't change color to blend in with the level. Pretty sure after this set of birds I get to the boss and then I really get angry. What am I doing with my life? Oh, no, I hate this part. Oh, God. Oh, why? Why? Before I go any further, let me just make sure I didn't miss any birds, because I'm not coming back. This was so much easier when it was 2D. Let me try something here. Nope, I thought maybe if I just kept it still, he would bounce automatically. There we go. Three birds. Oh, jeez. Look at me. I'm just going down the hill. I'm just standing there. I'm not touching anything. So not only do I have to fight gravity... What just hit me? Anyone see that? Oh, the little spears that come out of the ground. I already know I don't have all the birds. I already know that. I don't care. I'm missing 2 of them. Alright, let's go back. Oh, Jesus. Of course they're gonna play in the spikes. Of course they are. Why wouldn't they? Alright, here comes this stupid boss. I remember as a kid, I was actually really afraid of this boss. Between the music and just like... Well, you'll see. I mean, again, might not be hard if not for some of the wonky controls. But yeah, this music comes, you just see his shadow. And then there he is. He just hovers the crap over you. Most of this ground is spikes. And he just starts doing this. Again, is it hard? Not really. But it's annoying. Those bumpers are there just to screw you up. Robotnik, knee smash floor. There's no Jim Carrey, I'll give you that. Damn it! Oh, I just got stuck on like nothing. I knew I was screwed too. That's the other thing, is like the sense of distance is really weird. You can't tell how high above is, other than when he's on the floor. Like there, I think I was under the claw, but sometimes the claw is like right on top of you. Oh, what is wrong with this controller? Point out this is like not pleasant at all. Like there are a couple later bosses in the game that actually are a fair challenge and I don't mind losing to them. And there's just this nonsense. Damn it, damn it, damn it. I got no rings. Damn it! Fuck, fuck, fuck! Damn it! Oh, I fucking hate this thing. He jumps sideways. It's like the way you bounce off this guy is as important as actually hitting him. Because if you bounce off at the wrong angle, you're basically just screwed for when he turns around. Trying to get to those rings in the center is a waste of time. Damn it, how many hits does this guy take? Still? Got him. Gotta tell you, my thumb is legit cramping from all the, like, square circles I'm walking in. Oh my god. Alright, last level I'm gonna play today, just because I love the music. I love this music. As a stage, it's just whatever, but for music, it's really good. And yeah. I think I like this music. Alright, well, that was fun. Not talking to you, Knuckles. I don't want what you're selling. Oh, jeez. And yes, the snowmen are enemies that you have to break the birds out of. The game is not very clear in letting you know that, since usually the enemies are robots, but this time they're snowmen. Go figure. Hey, that's a penguin. That's like a type of bird. So we're moving in the right direction. I don't know why, I've just always enjoyed this song. I don't know what that's supposed to be. It looks like a bunny on a pogo stick. Right, that's what I'm gonna call it. It's a bunny on a pogo stick. Yeah, pogo stick. That's even a dumb word to say. That part you're supposed to get frozen, so you can do that. Whee! This is fun. Man, my freaking hand is cramping like a bitch. How I played this as long as I did. I lost the bird. Just became a frozen bird. It's actually a fairly easy level. I say that as I get hit by that. Bunny on pogo stick. Bunny on pogo stick. You getting hit by bunny on pogo stick. Birds. Get in your home. Why don't you want to go home? Hey, if you think it's painful to watch, just try playing it. Because there was no point in coming over here. I thought there was some secret in that. Okay, that wasn't good. These explode when you get close to them. How do you avoid them? Beats me. Wow. Christmas-themed level, I guess. Called Diamond Dust, which is kind of a weird name. Thought it'd be called, like, Frozen Frenzy or something. But still, I mean, it's a nice name. Alright, that was pretty easy. So, Act 2, and then Act 3, and then I'm gonna probably call it a day for Sonic 3D Blast. Not the greatest game I've ever played by any means, but I have to acknowledge its existence for that one, maybe 2 months I had with it where I really enjoyed it, and I didn't know any better. Say that it's only the ice level that's slippery because it's an ice level. That would actually make sense, but pretty much all the games in this, all the levels in this game have a slippery feel to them. I've just kind of gotten used to it. Years of suffering. Okay, here we go. I can never get to 100 rings. Like in any other game, I can do it easily. Just, you know there's just a matter of time before something's gonna hit you. Always. That thing hit me as I killed it. Damn it. I freaking hate these snowmen. Still though, before I end the stream, you know, I'm gonna give some positives about the game. Like I've said countless times, I love the music. I really like the colors in the game. They're very pleasing to the eye. Some of the level designs aren't total trash, and I do like some of the bosses. We just haven't seen any of those yet. Some of the hidden little secrets are cool. Chaos Emeralds are kind of neat to find. I do like that final level that you unlock by getting them all, which we are not going to be seeing here unless I do the level select sheet, which I really don't feel like doing right now. Yeah, I mentioned that level select sheet in the beginning of the stream. It's actually Barracuda. B-A-R, well, right. B-A, right A, C, up, down, A. It spells Barracuda. That unlocks the level select sheet. Take that with you if you want. Sometimes I'll do that if I just want to play the final level, because the final fight's kind of cool, at least. It's tolerable. We're almost into the end of the level here. This is probably one of the easier levels in the game. The next level's a pain in the butt. Oh, jeez, I'm frozen. I know I'm missing a bird. I don't care. I mean, I do care, but I'm not going to waste time with it right now. Oh, I'm missing 2 birds. Luckily, the ice doesn't hurt you. You just turn into, well, ice. I'll put him away before I get the next one. Okay. Come on now. Really? Bird went off the thing, didn't it? Are you kidding me? How far back in the level I gotta go to get this stupid bird? And I think if I don't get out of here, I die. Yeah, this is fun to look at, isn't it? It's like freaking elk. Of course, after all this, I'm gonna end up getting hit with the ice again. Just you wait and see. Yep. Back here. Bad birdie. Alright, let's face off with Dr. Robotnik again. It's an ice level, so I wonder what he's gonna do. I wonder what possible invention Robotnik would have in an ice level. I wonder if it will be ice themed. Ah, you don't say. No, you're thinking of the volcano level, and I'm not kidding. That would be kind of cool, though. I don't think I've ever seen a fire boss in an ice level. Oh, jeez. Well, at least not in Sonic. Boss is fairly easy. You just don't stand near him when he does the little ice thing. He drops exploding snowmen. When you break all of the little ice thingies, he dies because reasons. Even if you get hit by them, you just turn into a block of ice. You don't die or anything. Not that getting turned into a block of ice is pleasant. No, that's kind of unpleasant. Actually, oh Jesus, I don't think I know the German word for ice. I know the German word for fire. All right, be gone. Oh God, I'm glad that's over. Oh, ice. That is right, actually. I thought that was ice cream, though. Oh, whatever. All right, yeah, this is a preview of what we will not be playing, because that is Volcanic Valley, which is just a pain in my butt. So yeah. Oops. There we go. So yeah, thank you for watching, Bex. Nobody else. And that was Sonic 3D Blast. I probably didn't convince anybody to play it ever. It's kind of cool as they made a comic about it. I like the story of the game more than the game. And the art style was kind of neat, I suppose. So back in 1996, it was a good time. 2019, not so much. So next time I'll be doing Vector Man from 1997, and we'll go from there. So once again, thank you guys so much for watching. Chaos Blur. Oh, yeah, no problem. I'm glad the stream didn't crash a million times. We will see you in the next one. Auf Wiedersehen.